Hello guys, and welcome to another studio session with Ben and Rebecca of His and Hers Vlogs, and today is a happy, warm, fuzzy video about full-time RV life. We've spent pretty much the past 2 years driving around North America in our motorhome, and it's taught us a lot, and there's a lot of things that I think you really would find valuable.
It's surprising the little things that happen that nobody tells you about, you don't realize how it's going to change you, your perception of the world, the way that you do things, and there's a really special part to RVing and the person you become as you spend more time doing it. Number 1, your travel style is going to change. Eventually, you're going to get to the point where you don't have to go to the really popular places at the same time as everybody else. You don't have to go on the weekends. You don't have to go on spring break or Christmas break. You can go in the off season. And furthermore, if you like someplace, once you get there, you can stay as long as you want. Or if you hate it, you can leave. Eventually you realize that the only thing determining how long you can stay, where you can go, is your wants and desires. And this is something that you really start to learn over time. It's not something that's instantaneous and you fight it for a while, but eventually it starts to become this place of comfort. Like, we really like it here. Let's just stay another 4 nights instead of, but our time's up. We only paid for 5 days. So what? Pay for 5 more.
Number 2, occasionally you're going to be in the right place at the right time, or you're just going to have the option of setting it up that way. I'm talking about, like this past summer, the eclipse. It made that big path across the country, and a lot of people that were full-timers were able to line themselves up perfectly in areas that were not super crowded. Also, recently we were in the right place and at the right time for a rocket launch, a SpaceX rocket launch. Mind-blowing experience, and definitely needs to be added to your bucket list. Also, for example, fall foliage in the Northeast, think about that one. And last winter, or springtime, because there's so much rain, there was a super bloom of wildflowers throughout the California deserts. Breathtaking beauty, and unless you're out there, you're not necessarily going to know that you were in the right place at the right time.
Number 3, you are going to become a minimalist. That's right. You're going to look back at all of the things you had when you had a house, and you're going to be like, why did we have all that stuff? It's something that we hear from everybody who starts full-timing. They realize that things don't make you happy. Experiences and being able to live life on your terms makes you happy.
Okay, number 4, you are going to become a professional at conserving your resources. Stuff like water, electricity, sewer, fuel, those are all commodities in the RV life. And you hear about these places that are going through droughts and they're on water restrictions. But you know what? If you lived in an RV and you've done a lot of boondocking, piece of cake. It would blow your mind. And to look from day 1 to like day 200 on your conservation skills.
Number 5, you're going to meet people. Not just people, but great people, and in places you never expected them to be.
Tom and Anita, our friends from Europe, down in Mexico of all places. Just great people, and the universe puts these people in your life for a reason.
And then you circle back and see each other again later.
Yeah, it's never goodbye.
No, and you always learn something from each other.
Moving right along, number 6, hot springs. You are gonna fall in love with them. Hands down, my favorite hot springs would have to be the ones off of 395 by Mammoth in California's Eastern Sierra. Mm-hmm. You'll find pockets of geothermal activity up by Yellowstone, Montana, there's places in New Mexico. It's also great when you can enjoy the hot springs in the winter months. Because let's face it, who wants to go sit in a 104 degree pool when it's 98 degrees out? Yeah. So that's where the benefit of full-time RVing comes in.
Number 7, kind of playing off of the hot springs thing, you are going to find hidden gems all along the way. Whether it's a place you didn't know about or a place you didn't know how much you're going to love, Examples for us are places like Senator Wash over on the California-Arizona border, Palo Verde along the Colorado River, Senator Wash is too, but different place. Beaver Dick up in Idaho. Amazing campground. It was really cheap. It was right on this little stream that we could kayak in. We were maybe one of 3 people there, so it was peaceful. It was beautiful. Perfect time of year to be there. We had so much fun, and we had no idea a place called Beaver Dick we were gonna like so much.
Number 9, personal development. I'm not talking about waking up in the morning, looking in the mirror and saying, "Hi, I'm a winner." I'm talking real world stuff here. Knowing that you can jump in your RV, head out to the middle of the desert and go camping for a week and be totally fine. You're also gonna realize stuff is gonna break, and you're gonna have the confidence to know that you can fix pretty much whatever gets thrown your way. Tremendous boost for the self-esteem.
Number 9, you're gonna learn to go with the flow. Things are not gonna go the way you expect, they're not gonna go the way you planned, and you're gonna realize it's not the end of the world. Usually things end up working out just fine, and sometimes even better than you expected. You just have to take it as it comes, learn to handle it with grace, and understand that life is fluid. Whatever happens, wherever you end up, that's where you're meant to be right then and there.
Last but not least, number 10. You're gonna broaden your travel horizons. After doing a fair amount of travel in the continental United States, you may get the urge to up the ante a little. And I'm talking, we have a border to the north of us and to the south. Both are great cultural destinations. We have yet to explore the east coast of Canada and get into that French influence. We love all of our travels into Mexico, more specifically Baja. That is an amazing playground in the winter months.
Fabulous place to dip your toes and learn how to travel internationally.
Exactly. And from there, the world may just open itself up to you, which is the best part about RVing. The travel, kind of, the way, or the reason why we RV is it's a way of feeding our travel bug on a daily basis.
It is. You get a little bit every day.
And, right now we're jonesing for travel. We're taking time to rest and recoup, but we're getting that itch again, guys, and we're gonna scratch it really soon.
Well, I hope you feel all warm and cozy now that you've heard our top 10 amazing things they don't tell you about RVing.
I know I'm gonna sleep better tonight just knowing all these facts.
Well, that's good.
All right, guys, if you haven't already, mash down that subscribe button because we have more travel and adventure heading your way. But that's a wrap. We got another one in the can.
I can't believe I wore makeup for this video and you couldn't bother to put on a pair of pants.
Hey,